Good morning, everyone. My name is Tina Peng. I'm an agriculture scientist, work in Ministry of Agriculture in the U.S. government, and I have been working for 10 years. I'm glad to be here, and today I'm going to talk about the concern of genetically modified food. Now, I want you guys to think about, have you ever seen GM food in grocery store?
Yeah.
Actually, there are more than 70% GM food had been found in grocery store, and I'm sure you saw it before, but you don't know. So at the end of my presentation, I will teach you how to identify the genetically modified food by the tag. And here is the agenda. First, I'm going to talk about the concern of environmental hazards, and then I will talk about the human health risks. Then the last one is economic concerns. There will be plenty of time for asking questions. If you have any question, please just ask me in the end of my presentation. And now I'll begin with the environmental hazards. Last year, a laboratory study was published and showed that the pollen, which is the powder from the flower, from the GM corn, cause a high mortality rate in the butterfly, which is monarch butterfly, and which means the pollen cause the high rate of the butterfly dead. Mm. So because of the, you can see the little black part is the caterpillar of the butterfly. And because of the wind, the caterpillar could eat the pollen from the GM crops, which is the neighbor field. So the purpose of create GM food is to kill the pest, means the insect can be harmful the GM crops. But now GM crops have killed the monarch butterfly, which is not harm to the GM crops. And another concern is the gene from GM crops transferred to non-target species. In a farm, there are GM food and non-GM food, but the gene from the GM plants transferred to non-GM plants. And because one problem is that the GM seeds company think the farmer who grow the non-GM plants might illegal to get the seeds. So it is not environmental hazard, but also a pattern problem. Next, I'm going to talk about the human health risks. First, it can create a new kind of allergen. Many children in the US and Europe have the allergies to peanuts and other foods. It is possible that introducing a gene into a plant can create a new allergen or cause allergy reaction. For example, a proposal to combine the Brazil nuts into soybeans and was abandoned because of the unexpected allergy reactions. Furthermore, I'm going to talk about that because of GM foods, people eating in an incorrect way. As I know, GM food has strong nutrition, but many people use it for diet. Even GM food has a lot of nutrition that we need every day, but it's not a good choice because it has been modified, so it's not good for our health and for a long time. So the way that we should change is to not eat GM food and get nutrition from vegetables, fruits, meat, or fish. Now I'm going to move to economic concern. The company which produced the GM seeds wants to ensure a profitable return to their investment, which means they want to earn money. So they makes the seeds price higher, and the company need money to produce the seeds, and also they need money to apply the patent. So the cost is higher than normal seeds. For that For that reason, consumers are worried about the pattern of these new plants will raise the price of the crops. And the price of the seeds is too high that small farmers and third world country is not able to afford the GM seeds. So today I've told you about these three concerns of GM food. First is environmental hazard, and second is human health risk, and then the last one is economic concerns. In my conclusion, I think the best way is to not eat GM food. And you can choose to cook by yourself, then you can reduce the chance to eat the modified food. Or you can notice the tag before you buy the food. Now I'm going to teach you how to identify the GM food. First, you can see this apple. There's a tag, and if there's a 4-digit numbers, means it's conventionally grown, which means it's the traditional way plants. And if a 5-digit number begin with 9, means it's organic. So how to identify GM food? GM food has the tag of a 5-digit number beginning with 8, means it's GM food. Also, you can see this package. It's a fish fillet, but it has a potato chip flavor. So how come a fish fillet has potato chip flavor? It's modified food, so you have to be careful for your health. So you can determine by yourself from the package. So before you buy the food, just notice that. Okay, so if you have any question, I will be happy to answer them.